I suffer with post-traumatic stress disorder since I was involved in a road traffic accident, and it's heightened my anxiety around traffic and noise. But I've also got sort of long-term health issues like Crohn's disease. So the disease is active, so I'm having quite a lot of it's sort of medication. I have to have infusions and on different types of medications that have to be checked regularly for. In 2015, just after 2 days after Christmas, and it all happened from behind, so I didn't really see what was happening. It was quite a major incident. It was up in Kingston Road in Dalston. So, and I think also because I'd had a problem with my Crohn's at the same time, the two were too much to cope with and everything. But I didn't realise that an accident can make you sort of that scared of traffic and crossing roads and everything like that. Whereas I'm getting better, I'm going out and doing those sort of things. But you still have good days and bad days. Doing more exercise and just being healthier. I think then your mind becomes healthier as well because you're stronger to cope with things. All of them going together, your physical health, your mental health, and all coming together so you're healthier. But then it's about taking some responsibility yourself, isn't it? You know, because we all like to eat bad food and things like that now and then. But if you do, you suffer, so you learn from it, do you know what I mean? But it's just to get yourself well. I think if the two aren't working together, then it just makes it more difficult. Yeah, well, when I was referred to One Hackney, and from there I was referred to the Hackney Volunteer Centre. They've been really supportive and helpful, and they got me the befriending volunteer. I had a mentor for 3 months, and through there they referred me to Mind. Mind helped me with the welfare rights advisor. It's quite good. It's getting me out because I got very housebound. That's why I was referred to One Hackney, because I wouldn't go out of the house after the accident for a long time because I was too scared of the traffic and everything like that. The mental health nurse that came, she was brilliant. She was really good. She was really caring. She was really helpful. She's non-judgmental, just really nice. Felt really confident with her, so you could speak to her about anything you wanted to speak to her, so that was quite good. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They're all fine. They're really helpful and polite and everything. She came and assessed me, then she referred me to different service providers, which was good, but the only problem sometimes was there was a bit of a wait to hear from them. So when I needed their help, it came after I needed it. But then they did help me eventually. But it would have been nicer if I could have had them at the time when I really needed them. But then there's quite a big demand for the services, so I suppose it's when they can contact you and when they're available to let you in. But on the whole, they've directed me to the right places, so that's been quite good. And there's somebody there called Gareth, so if there's any problems, I can talk to him and everything. So, and then he can let One Hackney know if they need to know. But on the whole, One Hackney were really good. I think it's just sometimes I think One Hackney should stay with you longer than they do. Once they've done their assessments and then they've done their referrals. I know they're in high demand, but I think there should be some follow-up with them to see what how you've got on, how's everything been going. So I think that would be helpful. For me, that's how I look at it. It was just nice to be say, well, this is not right, this is not right, and they might be able to do something sometimes. And then other things through Mind came along through Hackney Volunteer Centre. So the referrals were good, it was just the time. That's all I would say. Say like you need somebody that week, you might not hear from them 4 weeks afterwards, so it was a bit frustrating there, but that's the way services can go sometimes. But on the whole, it's all worked out quite well. Having that support makes you feel more confident to get, because you can call people or do things if you can't do it yourself. So it's less of a worry, so you can concentrate on getting yourself well, because you've got other people helping you. It's like you've got a problem, you pass it on to somebody else, they sort it out for you. You don't get all stressed and anxious about it, so you're not having to build yourself up to deal with it.